Yes, good morning. Welcome to the Friday edition of the Premier League Zone. My name is Anthony Ajulu, and this is your number one family radio station, Inspiration FM. Yes, we have a lot to get through on the show today. We're looking ahead to match day 2 or match week 2 of the English Premier League. Lots of big matches to look forward to. There's the Arab Money Derby between Newcastle and, of course, Manchester City. There's a small matter of Tottenham Hotspur taking on Manchester United. Liverpool will looking to get their first win of the season.
You know there's only one winner from that game.
As they take on Bournemouth, while of course Chelsea are also in action in the London Derby at West Ham. We'll have the fixtures very soon, but we'll also have all our Friday segments, our expert picks, and our banker for the weekend. Bode is ready for you people this weekend. Bode is ready for you this weekend.
Everton. Let's go relegation.
And of course, we'll have our possible offsets for the weekend as well. So these are the things to look forward to on the show today. You've heard his voice already. Bode Bruno is here. You heard his voice as well. Triple O is here. The person's voice you've not heard is Nicholas Ironman. Nicholas, how are you doing this morning?
Yeah, I'm great, man. Great.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready for this weekend.
Are you sure you're ready for this weekend?
Everton.
Chopping our eye again.
Anyway, let's just get into it. Let's not waste any time so we can, finish quick and then take some calls. Let's drill on the fixtures for this weekend, and of course we'll talk about one or two of them. It starts today as Nottingham. No, am I looking at it right? Yes, today. As Nottingham Forest take on Sheffield United. Fulham will take on Brentford. Liverpool against Bournemouth. All of that will be tomorrow. Also tomorrow we'll see Wolves taking on Brighton, and then Tottenham Hotspur will take on Manchester United at 5:30 p.m. Nigerian time. Remember, there is no early kickoff in England tomorrow. All the matches will kick off at 3 p.m. And then on Sunday we'll see Man City still on Saturday actually we'll see Man City taking on Newcastle, and then on Sunday Aston Villa will take on Everton, West Ham will host Chelsea, and then Crystal Palace will take on Arsenal on Monday in a London derby. We'll leave that one alone. I'll talk about it on Monday. And of course, Luton against Burnley has been postponed. Luton Town are still doing work on their Kenilworth Road Stadium, and they can't play there as well, so we'll leave that one alone. So let's start with the Arab Money Derby, buddy. Man City against Newcastle, the richest teams in England, face each other this weekend.
What will happen, Chelsea?
Chelsea don't have that
Arab money. Really have that money.
They are trying.
I haven't seen Newcastle spend the Arab money
because of the FFP.
Because of the FFP.
Chelsea are happy to flout the news.
Newcastle, no.
Chelsea went to report it themselves.
Anyway, let's go to the Etihad Stadium, buddy. Newcastle started on a blistering note. Actually, totally destroyed Aston Villa last weekend. Man City did what we expected of them. Beat Burnley 2-0, but Kevin De Bruyne out injured for Man City. How much will this affect them this weekend?
It will affect them. We did see City in the Super Cup during the week. Yes, it was a game they won eventually via penalties, but all through the game they controlled it but didn't have proper penetration eventually. And looking at Newcastle, like you did say, on the opening day or the opening weekend of the season, they were so awesome against Aston Villa. You look at the fact that the club has recruited very right, and those that have left, it still looks like the same Newcastle we did see last season. Defensively very strong, and the transition as well from defense to attack is just so blistering. Isak is up there doing his job, and they have players from the bench that can actually influence our games as well. It will be a very, very difficult game for Man City. For Pep Guardiola, he did hint that possibly it was so early for them to play Newcastle after their exceptions in Euro, but again, City do have the squad. Looking forward to the young man, the young lad, Cole Palmer. It was awesome in midweek as well. But again, as much as City can be very ruthless, the defense remains leaky at the end of the day. So that's why I feel Newcastle will go to the Etihad and actually give City a run for their money.
Yeah, call it, buddy.
A draw.
Interesting. Early days, a draw at the Etihad?
At the Etihad, yes.
All right, we shall see. Let me come to you, Triple O. Let's go to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. No hurricane. There was no problem last weekend. They scored 2, but it was the defense that let them down last weekend. They take on Manchester United, who looked very unconvincing and very lethargic against Wolverhampton Wanderers in the opening game. How do you see this one going?
Well, I think it's going to be keenly contested between Manchester United and Tottenham Hotspur. These are two teams that they did not they didn't eat the level they expect. The fans expected them to eat going into the season. The game that United won, you could see a lot of things still need to be adjusted in that United midfield, and also for Tottenham Hotspur as well. Their defense, when it comes to defending, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. And attacking wise, you play a game and your defender score 2 goals just after you lose your all-time goal scorer in 𝐈𝐍𝐿.
Yep.
It means that your attackers also did not do enough. If your attackers did enough, they should be getting goals in that one. We are yet to see Umi-Son open his goal account this season, so I think he's going to be one of the players that we'll be looking out to see. It's going to be another battle of the midfield. United allow Tottenham Hotspur to enjoy the kind of express free ride that they gave to what's the team that
Wolverhampton Wanderers. Cunha was going like hot butter.
Now, if that happen, if that becomes the case on Saturday, they can trust Tottenham Hotspur to punish United for that, because they have better finishers, they have better players who are better technically. And for United, it still has to be about the midfield combo. Will Mason Mount get a starting bet this time around? His first game was very, very poor. In fact, the captain Bruno Fernandes had to come out to give him some level of support and telling the fans to calm down, all of that. That some games are like that. So it's going to be, will Mason Mount start the next game? Is it going to be Eriksen instead of Mason Mount? Will Mason Mount step up? Will the United midfield also step up? One way or the other, we'll find out.
All right, we'll find out this weekend what happens. But you have to call it Spurs against United.
You are asking me to call you United game.
We have to call it objectively. Actually, let's call it objectively. Let's leave the bias at the door.
Okay, I think I'm going to be putting money on the game, so I'm going to go in for goals. I think both teams will score. I'm not sure if there's going to be a winner.
That's your own.
That's your personal.
That's your own. As a scoreline and a result.
Okay,
for our listeners out there.
As a scoreline and a result, I see Tottenham winning.
Okay.
2-1.
2-1 to Spurs. All right, Nicholas, I come to you. Let's go to the London Stadium. It's a London derby. West Ham against Liverpool. Chelsea fans and Triple O were waxing.
Chelsea.
West Ham against Chelsea. Chelsea fans and Triple O were waxing lyrical after a 1-1 draw with Liverpool. I don't know why, but West Ham though, they showed that there's something about them. Again, defensively though, they looked all over the place in the opening game. How do you see this one going?
Well, for Chelsea against West Ham, I'm thinking Chelsea will do the most. I mean, with the new recruitment in their team, I think Chelsea has the upper hand, if you ask me.
Okay.
But West Ham also, coming off their successful last season, I think David Moyes will also, want to show his ability to, beat teams like Chelsea, big teams, But at the end of the day, I see Chelsea winning this one. I see Nicholas Jackson getting a goal.
I don't see it.
I
don't see Jackson getting a goal. Chelsea would win.
It probably might be that day. I see Chelsea winning this one, but at the end of the day, I think both teams will score, but probably might be 3-2 at the end of the day.
3-2 to Chelsea. That's what you're saying. All right, we shall see. I will say it again. I don't see Nicholas Jackson scoring.
Quick addition to something. Chelsea dominated Liverpool in that game, but they struggled in the final third. They are going to play against West Ham United that is going to set to for a low block. So will they be able to break this West Ham United team down? That's another question.
There's a reason I did not come to Triple O to analyze Chelsea. There's a reason. There's a reason. No, I mean not so well on that. Anyway, let's move on. Very quickly, possible upsets this weekend. Looking at all the fixtures, where do you think maybe something surprising might happen? Liverpool, can they lose at home to Bournemouth? That's it. So what do you see? Let me start with you, buddy. Possible upset this weekend.
I think Newcastle at the Etihad.
Okay, that will be an upset actually. Fair enough. Even though there are two teams who are looking really good at the moment. Triple O, possible upset this weekend.
Crystal Palace beating Arsenal.
Okay, fair enough.
Fair enough. Arsenal.
Yeah, Arsenal were wonky a little bit in the opening game. They did win, but
Arsenal did.
You can understand.
West Ham beating Chelsea also is a possible upset.
It's not an upset.
It's not really.
It's not upset. Two teams that finished in the bottom half of the table last season. They are the same level. They are the same level. Nicholas, possible upset this weekend.
I'll go for Everton against Aston Villa. Everton might get a win at here.
Okay, fair enough. Villa did well last season, so given how they've started, that could happen as well.
Everton again.
Now upset the call.
Now that's why I called it an upset. Now nobody will believe it.
Everton has nothing to offer this.
All right, buddy. Expert picks for the weekend, very quickly.
I'll begin with Liverpool Bournemouth. I've gone for a home win in this one. Yes, Liverpool will be dodgy, but they should get the job done over Bournemouth. I'm not some for results as Sheffield United, home win or draw for Forest. Tottenham Hotspur, Manchester United, both are teams to score. Fulham versus Brentford. In the last 3 games, these teams have faced each other, it's ended 3-2. So both teams to score. I'll be leaning towards that as well. Crystal Palace versus Arsenal. Well, a huge risk, but I'm tipping Arsenal to get an away win in this one. West Ham United versus Chelsea, both teams to score, and Man City, Newcastle, both teams to score.
All right, banker for the weekend, buddy. The one game that everybody has to put, no matter how they mix and match. Like I always say, it doesn't matter how you mix and match. That game has to be on your ticket.
Man City, Newcastle, both to score.
Both to score. All right, there you go. That is Buddy's banker for the weekend. Put it on your tickets, and you might be smiling to the bank. All right, let's hear from you guys out there. 0700 923 923 923 is the number for you to call. 0700 923 923 923. You can also call or send WhatsApp messages to 081 7313 6193. 081 7313 6193. We're also live on Facebook at Inspiration FM 2.3. Just leave your comments under the live feed. I'll read them on the show. And please, let's try to make it as brief as possible so we can take as many calls as we want.
You enjoyed this video? Hit the subscribe button for more. Leave a comment and like. Thank you.